One morning on the island of Sodor, all of the engines were sitting at the sheds. James was grumbling. "Why do I have to pull these trucks?" he said. "Why can't I pull passenger trains like a really important engine?" "We can't all do the jobs that we want to do," replied Edward. But James didn't care and fumed away to go do his work. James arrived at the yard and backed up onto his goods train. He was furious and puffed away to get the job done as fast as he could. James was waiting for the signalman to change the points so he could go onto the right line. Then, Caitlin rocketed past James. "I bet I could go that fast," said James. "Don't be silly," laughed his driver. "You weren't built for those kind of speeds. You'd rip yourself to bits." This made James crosser still, and now he was determined to beat Caitlin in a race. James surged forward, knocking his driver off the footplate. By the time he got to the station, he was being pushed by the trucks and now he was a runaway. Caitlin started up and sped after James. The two engines rumbled across bridges, and rattled down the main line. Eventually, James's wheels came off the rails and he crashed into a field. Henry arrived quickly with the breakdown train. Toby took away the undamaged truck. Henry took away the broken ones, and James was put back on the rails. Then Henry took the breakdown train back to the yard and James to the works. That night at the sheds, James was very sad and more quiet than ever. Donald and Douglas laughed and joked about James's predicament. "Imagine allowing trucks to push you off the line, eh, Dougie? Aye, Donny, you wouldn't see us doing that. We're proud Scottish engines." James still said nothing, and eventually all the engines went to sleep.